Hey kids, welcome back. We'll be going to Foresight Academy to see their science extravaganza.
My name is Douglas Murangiri. I'm a facilitator or a teacher at Foresight Academy here at Foresight Academy. So today we under science fair. So you can see at the background here we have the parents, the learners. Today we come together or we came together to express ourselves in terms of science. So in today's event, the science fair extravaganza in our school, we run different projects starting from the general sciences, going to the common sciences or the common practical subjects. Now, in today's event, we had several examples of the projects which were showcased by the learners. One of the projects is an Arduino or the Bluetooth controlled car, which is powered by the Arduino, or which is the motherboard is the Arduino, connecting to other components like the breadboard, jumper wires, we have the Bluetooth module, and the other stuff. So all these kind of projects, I think again we had something like machine learning and AI, whereby a learner created a module whereby the computers can detect a patient who has pneumonia. That is something. Again, we had someone who had a soil tester. Again, coding and robotics being incorporated in that case. So those are some of the kind of the project. Again, we ran lab projects. We ran lab projects. Like for example, I remember there is a learner who was doing fractional distillation. There is a learner who was doing sublimation. Learner doing testing of hand and soft water. So all these projects, it's what we're calling the science fair extravaganza. Of course, we want the parents coming in to see what their parents are doing. Because again, remember that parents in this curriculum are part of the curriculum, not like the 844 where parents were not recognized. So in this case, parents are recognized.
My name is Daniela. This is my project. It's called a water filter. It is made out of cotton wool, sand, charcoal, sand, another layer of sand, and pebbles. It's not safe for drinking. You have to boil it first to drink. The uses are washing cars, washing animals, even it can be used in the washroom.
My name is Melissa, and today me and my partner have made a hydraulic truck. The materials that we have used is cardboard, a stapler, some toy car wheels, and some tape, and 2 syringes, a small tube, and water. So he will come to demonstrate for you how it is used. This is a hydraulic dump truck. In real life, a dump truck is used as carrying heavy loads.
I'm Andy Mugo, grade 8 Foresight Academy, and I'm here to present a motion detector. Here with me I have some code. It is transferred to this Arduino, which is like a motherboard, connected to a PIR sensor and a buzzer with also a LED. The results are when my hand gets closer or is moving, it lights and makes a faint sound. Yeah, this can be used for security purposes and also in conserving electricity.
I made a project. This is an AI finance manager. So I have the code over here, and now I'm going to run the project. So here on my screen I have the GUI for the project. You can see it says Smart Finance Manager. It has my balance, it has the current date, and it has all the buttons that are in an app. For example, M-Pesa. So I can make a purchase, I can view my purchase history, and I can also update my balance and everything. It is on 18th, and I decided to make a purchase. For this example, I make a purchase of, let's say, I can make a purchase of shoes. And I buy the shoes. I set the price for 2,000. Then I buy the shoes. So it says you successfully purchased shoes for 2,000. Now, if I go to my view history, I can scroll down and I can see that it shows over here on 18th of October, I bought my shoes. Yes. So now, the way I've trained it, this is where the AI part comes in. So I've trained the AI, for example, if you link it with your M-Pesa, now it will be able to look at your M-Pesa logs and learn from that and know that, identify patterns. So for in this example, it's identified the pattern that every 1 week is when I buy shoes. So if I go outside that spending habit, it will give me a prompt that I should not buy shoes because it's outside my spending habit. But I can still go through, but it will just give me the prompt. So for example, here I can go 1 day. That is only 1 day, but I've set it as 7 days. So it's outside my spending habits. And now I make the purchase of shoes. Once again, I make the purchase of shoes. Once again for 2,000. And now I've bought the shoes. But this time, instead of letting me to go through with the purchase, it's actually given me a prompt. And the prompt is, it's a reminder, you recently bought shoes 1 day ago. Consider if you really need another one. Yes, so it's because I went outside my spending habits, what it analyzed for my M-Pesa logs. But if I was to go within the spending habits, for example, I go 2 weeks in front, and now is when I make the purchase of shoes after 2 weeks. This time I made the purchase without any prompts because it knows that I'm within my usual spending habits. So such an application will help you to analyze because it also has the history. So once you have this history, it does basically all the bookkeeping for you. So now you can use it, if you link it to like M-Pesa, it will have all your logs over here, and it will also tell you with the dates and everything. So now you can use this to analyze how much you're spending, what percentage you're spending on an item, a certain item, and also how much you have left because you've bought this many. And also if you link it with apps like M-Pesa, which I'm currently working towards, to link it with M-Pesa and both a data set like Google, to where if it has a foreign item, now it will be able to go to Google search and find the foreign item and actually ask you how long it will last for.
Hello, my name is Joy Kigenyi, and this is our pneumonia detector. It uses AI to give different diagnoses of different illnesses, in this case pneumonia. We took different image samples from the internet, grouped them into 2 different classes, fungal pneumonia and viral pneumonia. We trained the AI using this data and are now testing it. This project can be used in the future in different hospitals to give diagnosis of various and diverse illnesses such as tuberculosis, the flu, etc.
My name is David Mkule from Foresight Academy, and here with me I have a soil moisture sensor. A soil moisture sensor is used for checking how much water is in the soil. Here I have a probe, a soil moisture sensor. We all know that water is a good conductor of electricity, and if the soil is wet, it's going to conduct electricity and it's going to transport it to the Arduino Uno. And Arduino is the brain of the project, and this is where the codes are stored. From here, the information is sent to the display. Here it shows whether it's wet or dry. For me, I coded it to show if it's 300 to 399, it will read the soil is wet. For dry, it's going to be 400 to 499. This project was created in 1920. It didn't have a specific inventor, and many people tried to make it better. The applications for this project is that we can use it at home, at farms, to check if the soil is moist.
This is my second coding project by the name Zach Support. Zach Support is a chatbot counselor that enables the user to respond or give advice to the user's mood. So for example, if I go full screen and press the green flag, It will ask me how I'm feeling today, and I'll type in sad. It will take me through some breathing exercises. And it will ask you. And then it will ask you. And but this time I'm feeling happy. So I'll click on the green flag.
Hello, my name is Zach Support. How are you feeling today?
And I'll type in happy, right?
You can write the good news in your journal. If you don't have a journal, share the news with a loved one. Until next time.
Zach Support advises you to write the good news on your journal. But if you don't have one, you can share the news with your loved one. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Samuel. Over here we have a fan speed controller. A fan speed controller allows us to adjust off on the electric fan. The material of the fan speed controller are a cable, Arduino, motor, and a breadboard and jump wires. There are different colors of jump wires. They are red, brown, black, and many others. Over here, you start by connecting the Arduino and the breadboard. Then after that, you connect them using jump wires, black and brown. After that, put the motor, the negative and positive side. After that, you put the cable to the Arduino, then place it to the computer or laptop. After that, you insert the cable, then raise it up, and then you'll see the project is working.
We are here to present a Bluetooth controlled car using Arduino Uno. So basically, this is a car controlled by codes and is also done for future use. Like we were inspired by this project, and we figured, how about we make a project using Arduino Uno, Bluetooth, and a smartphone. And we checked the web and we saw there are other links that are used by these codes, like for example a Tesla. So you can also use speech to communicate with these types of cars. Like for example, you tell it move forward, move backward, move left, move right, and but there are others that you use smartphones to control it. Like for example, this car using Arduino Uno, and you simply just press the buttons and tell it and show that it should move forward, move backward, move left or right. So the example is forward, backward, 360s, and many other directions. And for future use, you can just simply tell your car, if you have the speech, move forward, move backward, move left.
My name is Jabali, and today I have two projects with me here. One of them is the hydraulic brakes, the other is the electric bell. First, we will go on to the hydraulic brake. So basically, this project demonstrates how the liquid, the hydroliquid, which is used in science, helps to stop a moving car or completely while it's in motion. Here's how it works. You can see when I pressed here, it's the wheel, it stopped. If I let go, continue to circle in a circular motion. If I press again, it completely stops. So here the materials that were used is the hydrochloric liquid. We have the wheel, we have the syringes, and of course we have the surface.
My name is Graham Roosevelt, and I'll be doing a presentation on fractional distillation. Firstly, fractional distillation is a technique of separating miscible liquids from its current state to make it into two different states of liquids. Components are separated based on their boiling points. The lower the boiling point of the liquid, the better the result. The apparatus being used today are a Bunsen burner, condenser, fractionating column, collection vessel, and thermometer. The process first step is to heat the mixture and liquid at the lowest boiling point. Next, the vapor rises up into the fractionating column. The column is cooler at the top and hot at the bottom. The most volatile components reach the column, condense, and are collected first. As the ethanol condenses, it comes out in forms of drops and then pours into this beaker over here, where now we can say that the ethanol has its own pure liquid while the distilled water remained behind. I am doing this project to show you how humans can evolve from the simple versions to the more complex versions, but in the future there might be more complex versions than this version over here, and then the theory would have been more simplified and easier for people to understand.
Hi, my name is Arya, and today I'll be explaining with my teammate about our project, which is about separation of mixtures. So, separation of mixtures is using a method of you can either use decanting or you can use fractional distillation. So, how this works is you need to get your separating funnel and you need to have your cork stop fastened. You need to put your water first and oil, but if you put oil first, the water will still sink down because of the density difference. So after you fastened your stop cork, get two clean beakers, get one beaker, put it there and press these two together. When you press the two together, it releases the liquid, and in one clean beaker you'll have water. You get another beaker, you put oil, and in one beaker you'll have oil, the other beaker you'll have water. The result of this is two immersible liquids. You pour the water out because it's not recommended to drink the water, but you can reuse the oil to cook stuff that don't require a lot of oil, like eggs or sausages. This method is commonly used to save money or to save time instead of going to the shop and buying new oil.
Hi, my name is Lamis, and today I'm going to be showing you sublimation. And sublimation is a change of state from a solid to a gas directly. So I used iodine crystals and they had changed into purple gas and then touched a cold surface, which is in here. And after it has touched the cold surface, it has made a crystal-ish form and makes it look pretty. So that's how it is made. So sublimation is only used during the solid stage to the gas stage, and then to the gas up to the cold formation is also known as deposition.
I want to share something about science, which is very, very interesting nowadays. Now, science is like life. You see, when this curriculum CBE came into facilitation, they say that 60% of the learners is supposed to do science-oriented subjects, 25% is supposed to do social sciences, and then 15% is supposed to do sports science, and that means that science wins everything, because 60% against 15 and 25, that's a very huge number. That's why we're encouraging our learners to do science, and we are bringing up science to be the best subject in this world. Because again, if you look at the dynamics of our country, science is not embraced so much. People fear mathematics, people fear physics, they fear chemistry, they fear biology, I don't know why. But now we are bringing up the learners who embrace these subjects and creating something out of these subjects. So what I see, or how I see learners as creative. I see learners as future engineers, future doctors, someone who is a CEO of a canteen of a certain industry or company. Like for example, a CEO of a company like Tesla, which is upcoming in machine learning and AI and creating this kind of innovated stuff like cars. So according to me, I think science is life. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Wow, these kids are geniuses. Well, we'll be going on a short break. We'll be right back. Toodles!